What's happening with all my folks out there? This is your boy, the K-Locs King, Big Country, and I'm back again with another video for y'all today. So we're going to do something a little different today. So I'm going to do a review of WrestleMania 39 that just came on tonight. And I'm going to do night one here, and I'm going to do a review on night two. If you like, and you like what you see here, I'm going to probably do a live stream too, though. I was thinking about a live stream, but right now I'll just do reviews. So we're going to check it out. We're going to get straight on into it. Man, this was a good WrestleMania. Night one was it was pretty nice though. You know what I'm saying? I liked what I seen out of night one. WWE put some effort in for it this year. I could really tell they really put some effort into making this a good WrestleMania this year. These had some brutal matches, man. The matches tonight was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they had some good lineup for the night. So first thing I'm going to bring up, obviously, Snoop and Miz coming out doing their thing. They all saying they came out did their thing, of course. And we're going to jump into the first match. The first match was the U.S. Championship between, my bad, let me go to that one. You know what I'm saying, to the match cards. There we go. So that was Cena versus Austin Theory. It's actually a pretty decent match though. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool little match, you know what I'm saying? I did like the part when Cena hit him with the the five moves of doom when he's about to do the 5-knuckle shuffle right before it. You know, he gets the little prayer hands, telling the crowd thank you. You know, that might be a sign that John might be done, man, after this. You know what I'm saying? And if John is done after this match, though, you know what I'm saying? We thank you, Cena, for the career you gave us. Like you or hate you, man, you a motherfucking legend, my boy. You a legend, John Cena. So, you know, I'm not even mad at you, my guy. So, you know, but, because even over the years, I've been one of the ones that got tired of Cena being you know what I'm saying? He being the guy, but you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I respect the legacy. Do you feel what I'm saying? It was the character more than the man itself. You know what I'm saying? For John to be around in 20 plus years and gave a great career as he did, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely admirable for him to still come out and put on the show for fans. So, as that being said, also, the match, you know, was a cool little, decent little breakdown match. They did have a moment. Let me talk about the entrances, though. You know, Theory came out, you know, this little cool thing. And then Cena, I gotta also throw some respect to Cena because in the beginning, when he came out, he had the Make-A-Wish kids at the top of the stage. That shit was dope. So, you know, that was fire. The Make-A-Wish kids was all up there. That was a feel-good moment right there. You know what I'm saying? It warmed my heart a bit. So, you know, I still got on the TV. I see they got the press conference on right now. Rhea Ripley on the stage. Oh, when I get to her match, that's going to be good. But anyway, so as we going about, there was a crucial part where the ref got knocked over in the match, basically. And Theory tried to, and I know John hit the STFU on him, but the ref was knocked out. Theory was tapping out, so John technically won, but yeah, the ref was knocked out, so we already know how that goes. I know they had one spot where it looked like Theory was biting John's ear. He was doing all types of crazy, dirty tactics through the match. It was crazy. So, you know, it was cool though. But otherwise that, then, I guess while the ref was knocked down, Theory hit John with the low blow and hit him with his A-Town down shit, and, you know, 1, 2, 3, and that was it for that match. So I was like, I wish it was more clean. I would wish that match was more clean. Sami Zayn just got up on the stage with Kevin Owens. That's crazy right now to see that they won the tag titles, and we're gonna get to that later on in the video here. But otherwise than that, we're gonna talk about the next match, which was the 4-way tag team match with Strowman, Ricochet, the Street Profits, Alpha Academy. I can't even talk today, and the Viking Raiders. So this match was pretty dope too, though. You know what I'm saying? Chad Gable, man. WWE need to give Chad Gable some love, man. He just back suplexed Braun Strowman's big ass. Jesus. And the Viking Raiders, man, they don't get enough credit though. Like for them to be big dudes and move as great as they do, especially my man's with the beard right here. I think his name's like Ivar. I think that's Ivar or whatever. Man, he be cartwheeling and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That big dude be getting it though. But it's good to see the Street Profits pull out the win on this. It felt like that was a good choice for them to win. It was I thought either them or Strowman and Ricochet should have been the winners of that match. So, you know, that worked out pretty good. So, I know they had a couple good spots, though, through the match, though. And then when they was all piled in the corner of the turnbuckle, and then Ricochet jumped and bow, and they all flattened down. I know, man, Ricochet's a GOAT, man. They need to let Ricochet get a title run, too, by the way, man. Ricochet got to somehow become the WWE champion for a little bit of something. They can't let Ricochet go to waste. I'm going to tell you that right now. They can't let him go to waste. So the next match I want to bring up would be the women's tag team, the women's six-way match now. This was Trish, Becky Lynch, Lita, Damage Control, you know, my girls. So this was a good match too. It was a pretty good match. The whole little storyline into the match with the whole Sin City effect where everything was black and white shit. That was pretty cool. Promo was decent for it, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't too much that stood out to me in the match. I mean, they did do the one spot where Becky and Lita held up Trish by her hands so she could do that little Hurricanrana scissor thing where she grabs the opponent by the head and flips them over and shit. So, but it was pretty cool. I forgot it was Dakota Kai. I think they got flipped over on that. That was pretty decent. You know, Becky's little outfit did stand out. That was the one thing that stood out to me in the match, though. Otherwise, Lita. The thing about Lita to me, and I don't know if I'm the only one. I love Lita. Like, Lita's a GOAT. But does this me, or just seems like she be, you know, slow moving in the ring, and you know what I'm saying? She botched a couple times, but it's like, I got nothing but respect for Lita. You know what I'm saying? Because Lita, she badass. So, you know, I'm a little slide because, you know, and then the faces won, of course. The good ladies won, I mean. So, you know, that turned out pretty good. So that's too much for me to say for that. I want to talk about this match here. First of all, Logan Paul pulled a little Shawn Michaels out there, hanging off the thing and stuff, though. That was pretty decent. That was pretty dope. And then Seth Rollins' entrance with the conductor out there with the crowd. That was pretty cool. I pretty much was rocking with that. So then I don't know what the hell Seth was wearing. He was wearing this big ass red coat fur thing. Go look it up. Y'all go see the outfit. And then I thought it was Jeff Jarrett the way the top was, because that was like one of those Jeff Jarrett type tops he had on with the pants though and stuff, with the pink and red pants. Like that outfit off the chain. This dude dripped crazy, man. So anyway, through the match, you know, it was a good little back and forth, you know what I'm saying? They was one-upping each other, so it was pretty good to start off. And then I think when Seth had Logan set up for a stomp, and then the dude, they had the Prime mascot out there, and then it was KSI under the, of all things that happened. I was like, man, who under the Prime thing? It's got to be somebody under the Prime, in the Prime costume, because in some way, I said this before the match, I said, whoever in that Prime costume gonna factor in this match somehow, and it was fucking KSI out of all people. Like, I'm not surprised. So, KSI, he crazy as hell, man. But he's sitting there taking a selfie before Logan Paul's about to do. He jumping off the top rope onto the table. As soon as he tried to do that shit was crazy. Because Seth pulled KSI onto the table and Logan hit KSI frog splash on the table. Boom, break the announcer table. That shit was crazy. Basically, that whole Logan Paul tried to hit that coast to coast on Seth in the ring, but failed. Got hit with the super kick. Pedigree. Then he got hit pedigree and a kick out. It was a whole bunch of stuff going on. Oh yeah, Logan hit him with that punch though, but Logan couldn't cover him. That match was brutal. It was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I give that match a solid 4.5. I give it a 4-star match. It was a good 4-star match. So, Seth pretty much got the win, so we're happy off that. Next match I wanted to talk about, yes, I wrote notes because I was high and I didn't think about writing on my phone. So, we're going to talk about this match here, man. This was an emotional, good match. This was a good storyline match to me. To me, this was a good storyline match. I give this match a good solid 4 stars also. This was a good match. That whole thing, first of all, Dominic with the police escort coming from the correction facility was crazy to me. And then got the nerve to wear the Ray mask, coming out looking like a straight luchador. Like, okay, yeah, Dom's heel roll work is like pretty good though. I'm fucking with Dom's heel work. You know what I'm saying? They doing Dom right with the heel work so far. No, Michael Cole killed me. He had a comment in there. He's talking about Dom looking like orange is the new black, mixed with scared straight and some shit. He said that. I was weak. Like, Michael Cole crazy, man. And then when Rey Mysterio came out through the entrance, and then when he came out with Snoop and the Lowrider, they came out to Snoop's song. I forgot which one it was. I was high, so I can't remember right now what song he did. But it was one of Snoop's songs. They came out on the Lowrider. You hear the Eddie, give the little Eddie tribute to Lie, Cheat, and Steal real quick. You know what I'm saying? Then you hear Michael Cole talking about how they reunited the LWO for Eddie Guerrero with Ledez. I can't say their name for shit. But I know Escobar, my boy Santino Escobar's in it. His whole facility was Selena Vega. But, yeah, so the match was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? The Lowrider came out to the ring. They had the little match, Dom just trying to show off and stuff. And then my part was in the match was when Ray had Dom in the corner, and then Ray took the belt off and started whooping his ass with the belt. I was rolling like his son needed ass whooping. So, Oh, I did want to bring up when Ray came out. Man, WWE, come on, man. Y'all got all this money. These fireworks and stuff. Why can y'all not time these damn fireworks right? I know shit happens sometimes, but come on, man. Y'all be too crazy with these damn fireworks when the fireworks don't be working properly. But we don't let that slide though, because Ray got the victory overall. Oh no, it was the oh yeah. So the Judgment Day showed up on the ringside, interfered in the match. Basically, after that, then the LWO or Ledez de Phasmo, I can't say their name for nothing. I'm gonna get their name down. I promise you, get the name down. The group with Selena Vega in it. They came out to even the numbers, and what I'm saying, Ray hit the 619, and then he was going to hit the splash, but then got interfered again. Then I know, and there was one point in the match. It was like near the end of the match when Dom. Oh no, I forgot. They went outside the ring. I remember they went outside the ring too. And Dom threw the drink on his sister. Oh man, when he threw that drink, I'm like, bruh, y'all got to be a knit-tie family to be able to do some stuff like that. Even though it's acting, but that's still, wow, the disrespect was crazy. But I love the heel work, man. That's good heel work. When the disrespect is crazy, that's some good heel work. And then the mama slapped him. That was crazy. I was weak when the mama slapped him. I was like, I knew that was going to happen. So then later on in the match, Dom's got control of the match. It's about near the end of the match. I guess after, the numbers got evened on the outside when the other crews came together, there was a jacket in the corner, and then there was a chain in it. So Dom was going to use the chain on Ray, but then Bad Bunny, sitting there at commentary on the match, came up, took the chain from Dom, like, man, he was like, no, not today. He put him a tumble, like, no. And then, Ray hit him, boom, 619, boom, and then splash, 1, 2, 3. Great feeling, what I'm saying? Great way to end that match. It was a beautiful thing. I loved it. Oh yeah, and my part was too, after the match, Michael Cole apologized to Corey Graves after the match. He could, what I'm saying? Corey's like, it's all good. We're fathers. It's understandable, That's a good heartfelt moment. I got to give a special shout out to Michael Cole, man. I don't know what it's been since Triple H took over, and it feels like Michael Cole had the reins let loose a little bit more. I feel more compassionate with Michael Cole more recently than how he has been in past years. Do you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of y'all understand what I'm saying, that understand the whole thing with Michael Cole. It's like Michael Cole and Corey, you know what I'm saying, the two-man crew, you know, it was a solid, I think that was a solid choice. I wish Pat McAfee was on commentary too with them, you know what I'm saying, but it was all good. We're going to get to that too, because speaking of Pat McAfee, you know, I'll bring that up real quick though, matter of fact, because it was crazy, because they popped up after the match, but hold on, I will get to that in a minute. Actually, I want to talk about what I feel is the match of the night. The match of the night to me was Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. This was a brutal ass match. Oh my God. I didn't expect. That's probably one of my favorite female matches of all time right now. I really gotta say that. Right now, they just like killed it with that match. That match was just, oh my God. It was just so many reversals. It was so many slams, all types of shit. But before I even talk about the match fully, my part was when Rhea Ripley came out, you know, her little entrance and stuff. She see the fan right there. She's got a fan right there with the Divas title, and it tells him to suck it. That's my favorite part right there. That part was funny. So anyway, after that, basically, I did see the one part when they was doing the little reversal flips. You know how they would reversal flip and the person that's stronger would pick that person up. You seen right there, it looked like Rhea lost her balance. She botched that a little bit. My bad, I don't know why that popped up. Rhea botched that a little bit. So it was all cool though. Otherwise than that, you know what I'm saying? I thought this was a brutal match. They was going back and forth. There was in the corner when they tried to do the what was it, the back suplex off the top rope? Oh my God. And Charlotte landed on her face? Ooh. And then when Charlotte landed on her face again from another, because Rhea gave her a back suplex, but you know, when you do a back suplex, they just go slide back. She did a back suplex. Charlotte did a full flip in the air, and Charlotte landed on her face, nearly almost right on her top of the head where it would have fucked up the spine and neck right there. That was crazy. The stroke of luck, thank God she didn't land on her neck. But you look on her face, she got a big spot right there on her neck, blood spot. Brutal ass match. They just kept going back and forth, kicks flying, all types of punches. I know Charlotte chopped the shit out of her. The Rhea had her in the corner, hit her with them bows to the side, fucking Charlotte up. Otherwise than that, and when they were sitting there, and then they did the Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, you know, when they be lifting up, start punching each other face to face, boom, boom, boom. And then Charlotte hit her with the shit, hit Rhea with the kick, and then try to hit that figure four. Oh my goodness, it's just all types of crazy shit. And then to end the match, basically, then it was a riptide kick out. The one spear Charlotte hit near the end of the match was brutal. Because you seen that spear, it looked like a straight football tackle the way she hit her. Oh man, it was kick out after kick outs. It was crazy. Rhea hit her with the riptide off the top rope to end the match. 1, 2, 3. Fireworks, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And that's great. Rhea Ripley's the champion. You know what I'm saying? I can ride with that. You feel what I'm saying? Speaking of Pat McAfee, as I said before, so they just talk, I guess The Miz and Snoop Dogg come back out, you know, talking about the attendance record. You know, they always get to do that. Then Snoop gonna say to Miz, I know, it was funny. Snoop was like, it would have been better if you had a match tonight, Miz. And I was like, oh man, are they about to have something going on? So Miz was like, I put an open challenge out to anybody on all the social medias. Pat McAfee shows up. Like, I was like, bruh. And I don't think Corey or Michael even knew that Pat was showing up. Pat had on that, you know, his trademark wife beater on, but it had the gold glitter dots on it. He's like, this is my WrestleMania beater. I was rolling. So, long story short, he ended up getting matched with The Miz. Pat started whooping his ass. Miz is outside the ring. He act like he said, I'm good, like I'm cool on the match. And then George Kittle's on the sideline from the 49ers. George Kittle. I'm like, look at this dude. And then Miz pushes Kittle. Kittle comes from over the barricade, takes off his jacket, and hits Miz with a beautiful clothesline. I was like, okay then, Kittle got So as he goes, I'm like, damn, Kittle could probably get in the ring a little bit though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. So yeah, Pat McAfee wins the match. They celebrate in the ring. It's all cool. And then even after that whole thing was nuts. First off, then WWE, since when you start having good taste now? They done brought out little Uzi Vert and let my man say, letting them rock out there. I was like, what? Okay, then, and he out there getting it too. I'm like, okay, came out with the Usos, man. That was lit entrance too for the Usos. And then to see Uzi and the Usos with the ones up, I was like, okay, Uzi acknowledges him, huh? So Uzi acknowledges Roman Reigns, I see. That's dope. And, Sammy KO came out, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was vibing, you know what I'm saying? It was a beautiful reception for Sammy's music entrance. So I know that match was crazy too. So this was even though I said the Charlotte Rhea match was my favorite, it's like my favorite match, I think it's the best match of the night. This match is up there too. It's more for the emotional match because, man, this match will have me in all types of my emotions watching this. Like, are they going to actually let... Because I ain't going to lie. I thought it could go either way the way this match was going. And that's what type of matches you would love to see is when you don't know that they're going to let that person win. But, so basically... Oh, and I'm sorry. I ain't even pulled up the card for him. There we go. Boom. So, yeah, this match right here, this match was lit. I got to say that. It was like, I seen the Usos put Kevin through the table because they didn't spine buster them through the table. It was a bunch of splashes. It was a bunch of kickouts. I know they hit the 1D on Sammy and he kicked out. I was like, bruh. Then they had a combined, I know they didn't hit I know Sammy hit the blue thunder bomb outside and Owens hit the stunner and Jimmy kicked out. I was like, man, that was crazy. Okay. Then they looked at each other. They felt that moment when they all stood up next to, stood up looking across each other, talking about, let's end it. They just felt so storybook and everything. It was beautiful. Then I know the Usos ended up hitting them with double splashes and they kicked out. It's just back and forth the whole match. And then the end of the match, it was just so beautiful. It's poetic because it was Sammy in the ring with Jay Uso, my bad, with Jay Uso and Sammy looking at Jay like, he's like, I love you. It looked like the Shawn Michaels Ric Flair ending. Now, it was like he putting down the dog. You feel me? But it was, the best way to end this storyline. This is the best way to end that storyline for that part of the storyline. So he hit him with basically 3 hula kicks. The third hula kick, when he was about to hit him, he stood there and looked at him. I was like, oh yeah, I feel you, Sammy. Yeah. And then, Jimmy trying to interfere, but KO stunned him out the ring. Sammy hits the final Luva kick. New undisputed tag team champions. It just feels amazing. Night 1 was incredible. I get this one 4.5 out of 5 stars for night 1. For night 1, it's 4.5 out of 5 stars for night 1. This was a great night for definitely a WrestleMania. I'm excited for night 2. So you know what? I'm gonna do my predictions for night 2. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and do it out, get that out the way, right? So we'll start with Bianca Belair versus Asuka. Now, here's my thing about this match, right? Here's my thing about this match. My thing about this match, this is gonna be a good fight because Bianca's strong, Asuka's quick. So it's like, which one is gonna succeed? I low-key think Asuka is going to just especially she's in her Kana phase right now. Jesus Christ, I'm loving this type of Asuka too. This Asuka energy we got right now. As much as I love my girl Bianca, man, I'm going with Asuka. I got Asuka beating Bianca. You know what I'm saying? And then Bianca's going to get another title run. She's going to get another title run. But I think Asuka's going to take the dub on this one. So that's my choice for that one. The Intercontinental Triple Threat match. This is about to be a brutal match with Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus. Now this is going to be a slug fest for real. We already seen what Gunther and Sheamus can do in a match when they go back and forth. Man, with these 3 going at it, oh my God. I'm gonna say Gunther will retain the title. I say Gunther retains, and It's either Gunther retains or Drew McIntyre wins somehow. I say that's what's going to happen. But my choice, number one choice, is going to be Gunther for this one. I think this is going to be the match of the night right there. So, you know, what the hell's playing in my background? Let me get that back on. Sorry about that, y'all. So, and then we got the Hell in the Cell right here. We got Demon Finn Balor. We getting the Demon, y'all. We getting the Demon Balor against Edge in a Hell in the Cell. Ooh, man, I don't know, because Demon Balor is hard to beat. I would not want to see Demon Balor lose. It felt weird to see him lose when he went against Roman Reigns. You feel me? But I mean, I understood why that happened. So, but man, Edge, I feel like Finn Balor got to win this one. Finn Balor's got to win this one. You know what I'm saying? Edge already won. You know what I'm saying? Edge can afford to take an L. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to hurt Edge if he takes the L to me. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Edge wins, but my choice is Finn Balor. I got Finn Balor winning that one. All right, Brock Lesnar and Omos. Oh my Lord, these two, 7'3" Omos against the Beast Brock Lesnar, head ass. My choice for this one, I would have to go with Brock Lesnar on this. I just feel like Brock Lesnar somehow is gonna win, but I wouldn't be surprised in some way. Brock Lesnar is my pick, but I wouldn't be surprised if Omos wins the match for some reason. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, they just make Omos win, you know, or the way I would see Omos win that match is if he dominates Brock Lesnar through the match and Brock like gets a little burst, but like kind of like how Brock did Cena when Brock won the title in like whoop ass fashion. You know, remember when you remember that then. You know what I'm saying? So I say Brock Lesnar, but I wouldn't be surprised at Omos. Then we got the showcase match with we got Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez at the top. We got Natalya Shotzi at the bottom there. We got Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, Sonya Deville, Chelsea Green. I'm going with obviously Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. It ain't too much for me to say. Now I think Raquel and Liv Morgan are going to put on a good show, but Ronda and Shayna gonna win that match. I think I did all those matches now. So obviously we got to talk about this match. Oh, okay, hold on. Well, I was right there. Obviously we got to talk about this match here. The undisputed title, Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. So here's my thoughts, right? I'm playing devil's advocate on this. Roman Reigns, 1,000 Days sound great to me. Cody Rhodes, finish the story. Finish the story, obviously. We got to finish the story. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes either way, but I'm going with Cody Rhodes. I'm going with Cody Rhodes only because Cody Rhodes got to finish the story. He got to do it for Dusty. Got to do it for Dusty. But that 1,000 Days sounds so good. At least Roman hit the 1,000 days and then lose the titles after that. The only way I can see Roman winning is if they hit the 1,000 days and then he loses the title after that. After that, he should be done. They should be done with Roman Reigns. Either he loses here or he loses after 1,000 days. That's all I'm going to say about that. So if y'all definitely enjoyed my reactions and everything, if you enjoyed this little segment here, definitely let me know if I should do more of these. And we can go from there. I'll build the format a little better. You know, I'm just doing this as a rough draft, but I wanted to throw something out here for today because I've been busy with everything because I got a good story time for y'all because I just hit over 500 subscribers and I definitely appreciate and love each and every one of y'all, by the way. But I will be watching WrestleMania tomorrow. I might do a live stream to it, so we'll never know. We'll see how it goes from there. But otherwise than that, y'all, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for joining me on this journey so far. We're building this kingdom brick by brick, and we're going to see how Night 2 WrestleMania goes. And great vibes, great day, y'all.
G Panda Beats.